Okay, saya tekan record dah. Tapi dia tak record di situ. Okay, good. Alright, so now let's look at this slide. 233. There are lots of slides actually in here, right? And I can see it is quite heavy, heavy topics, right? Where last week you have been looking into this sighting distance 4.1. This is something I don't really worry so much lah, because this is view from diploma. You have already gone through this. Okay, you dah tengok OSD. OSD is overtaking ataupun passing. Dia nak memotong kenderaan di depan, so we need to calculate the overtaking sight distance, or what we call as OSD, right? And then try to comment. And we have another one here is what we call as SSD. SSD. Tak cantik sangat lah saya pakai yang ni. Hopefully you boleh baca lah. SSD and OSD. Overtaking sight distance, or it is also known as PSD. I don't know, I have a problem with this one. Okay, OSD or PSD. Both are the same thing. Overtaking and passing. And another one is stopping sight distance. Equation semua dah ada, you just follow and you actually get the value in meter lah. Okay, that is how the output of sighting distance. Okay, so that is on 4.1. Okay, and then we have I think 4.2. 4.2 is a horizontal alignment. Okay, horizontal alignment. This is also something that you have already looked into when you are in diploma, but it is much more detailed, right? Because of what? If you can see, they will give you this value of M. See this one? M at the center there, right? That is the middle ordinate. This one, middle ordinate. This is something new for the students, right? When we are talking about horizontal alignment. Sebelum ni, I think you just have your radius. You in diploma, you just look into stopping sight distance, how it relates with the radius, the R value here. Okay, so this time around you ada middle ordinate, and you ada juga point of curve, point of tangent, point of intersection. You need to calculate at which chainage does the PC, PI or PT located at, right? So this is all given from the example. If you have already listened to the video by Madam Sharina last week, you will get everything in place lah, insyaAllah. Okay, so that is on this one. So these are the equation, right? And I've given you one of the exercise for you to try out. Okay, that is about capital E. So when I go through your answer yesterday, I found out most of the students, they go for super elevation. They calculate the E, super elevation. These are two different things. Okay, kalau kita tengok dekat sini, ini capital E. That is external distance. So dalam example, I think that one is the first one, right? Or the second one, E. They want you to find the external distance, the capital E, not the small e, right? So never mind. Nanti saya cuba mark one by one lah. Kalau tak dapat juga, cara yang terbaik saya akan bagi you jawapan juga lah. Okay, but I try my very best for this time around. Okay, so this is your equation that you need to use for you to calculate, and this is also something new. M, this is the one, right? So when we are going for online tests, the students won't be given the equation anymore, right? So you will still have kita kata talian hayat lah. You boleh actually list out your equation banyak-banyak tu. You just pick which equation for you to use, because this is online test kan. Kalau dulu kita buat a physical test, we will give the equation to the students because you don't have any talian hayat at that time, right? So kali ni banyak talian hayat sebenarnya. Okay, ada yang kantoi pun. Daripada tak tahu jadi tahu. Bahaya tu. Itu saya suka cakap Saya suka kata keberkatan, berkat. It's all about kalau you jujur dengan diri sendiri, Allah akan tolong. Kalau you tak jujur dengan diri sendiri, you rasa kawan-kawan you boleh tolong, tapi kalau Allah tak tolong, you won't get anything at the end as well. Walaupun you nak copy, you nak salin sebiji, tapi Allah tak izinkan, everything will go upside down. Okay, even you can see the pattern. Ada student yang halfway dia salin, lepas tu dia sambung daripada mana-mana, entah macam tak ada connection langsung. So please sebab kita manusia biasa, kita boleh tahu benda tu, kita nampak, right? So itulah kebetulan pula hari Jumaat hari tu kan, sempat saya bagi tazkirah sekejap. Tak tahu kelas mana, kelas ni ke kelas satu lagi. Okay, minimum radius. R minimum, so this is how we to calculate. This is the normal one lah yang you dah guna masa diploma, right? Centrifugal force, okay, this is also you have already gone through. Elevation. Okay, so if you refer to the recorded video, everything is there. Madam Shana already explained on the example. Okay, macam mana dia boleh dapatkan PT, chainage dekat PT ni. Dia berada pada chainage yang keberapa. Starting daripada PC, kedudukan dia adalah di CH1948. Tak cantik lah. 1948, sorry because this time I use the PDF 1948, and at the end they want you to calculate the what is the location for PT, the stationing for the PT. So at the end you get your PT is at chainage 2052. So this is all you do the calculation. Okay, sorry, why dia tak smooth in this PDF. Never mind. Try to go transition curve, right? So these are the transition curve. This is the detail one, right? We give you the example. Can look at it. Okay, and then we have okay, this is the example yang saya bagi dalam soalan juga yang saya minta you buat, right? Yang ni yang 4.3 vertical alignment. This is something new for the student, right? Saya tak bagi lagi dekat you all assessment yang ni. Tak apa, saya cuba kumpulkan tengok, mungkin bagi sekali dengan yang minggu ni punya kan, so that you can try out by your own, right? You be familiarized with the pattern of the question for this vertical alignment. So this vertical alignment, kalau tadi horizontal alignment, dia menceritakan tentang how would you design the curve when the road is bending, dalam keadaan rolling, okay, bending atau rolling. Vertical alignment, it would be talking about how would you actually design the gradient when your road is in more mountainous condition. Okay, jalan itu berbukit bukau. So how would you design the gradient? So ini dari segi vertical alignment lah. Okay, vertical alignment. So kalau tengok design vertical alignment tu dia ada dua. Satu macam tu, satu lagi macam ni. Crest curve kita panggil. This is crest curve. This is sag curve. Tak cantiknya lah. Sag curve. Crest curve and sag curve. Okay, satu yang up arch, satu lagi down arch. Right, so you are designing what when the vehicles is actually climbing up the hill. Bila kereta tu nak climb up the hill, okay, dia mesti ada satu sighting distance sampai dia jumpa obstacle. Katalah kat sini ada satu obstacle, katalah di situ ada tiang ke apa ke kan, mungkin tengah buat construction ke. Okay, daripada the driver's eye di sini. Oh, tak cantik I didn't notice that when I use this PDF akan jadi macam ni. Okay, never mind. Kita try mana boleh. So this is how your vertical alignment is being designed. So you sebenarnya nak tengok di SSD value ni di sini, jarak ni. Okay. Stopping sight distance from the driver's eyes to the obstacle. Okay, sebab tu kalau you tengok the calculation for vertical alignment, dia melibatkan SSD. Okay, SSD. Sahih. Sama juga macam di sini lah. Sama juga macam di sini. So kita akan ada kereta. Okay, kereta di sini. So dia akan jalan turun ke bawah macam tu kan. Bila dalam keadaan waktu malam, dia buka lampu. So cahaya lampu dia hanya boleh cover sampai sini. So kalau ada obstacle di sini, dia tak nampak. Right? So this is actually the minimum stopping sight distance. Daripada sini sampai sini lah. That is the minimum stopping sight distance that you need to design when it is in set curve. Okay. I couldn't use my PowerPoint sebab dia punya arrangement dia tak sama. So saya guna yang ni. Tak apa. Kita try mana yang boleh lah. Okay, 4.3. This is the one just now showing you when they are designing the gradient for vertical alignment. Kalau gradient tu terlalu steep, tengok kereta limousine ni, tiba-tiba dia sangkut kat tengah-tengah tu. So those kind of thing you need to consider lah, right? So this is another vertical alignment. Bila nak naik bukit, sampailah dia nampak kereta kat depan tu, what is the minimum distance of this stopping sight distance ataupun overtaking sight distance, right? Ni the problem that we have. Okay, so for vertical curve dia ada dua condition lah. S kurang daripada L ataupun S lebih besar daripada L. S is the stopping sight distance, right? L is the distance from the vehicle to the obstacle. Okay. And they give you example. Okay. Ni semua sebenarnya direct forward, very direct forward. You just need to classify whether it is in term of condition for S smaller than L or S bigger than L, right? And then you just substitute into the value lah. Okay, just look at the equation. This saya bagi dekat you example so you can try out for this one. Okay, so now 4.4 I will hold on. 4.4, 4.5 I will hold on. We'll go straight away to 4.6. But any 4.4, 4.5 is about teori sahaja. Okay, yang tu saya bagi ODL sajalah minggu depan ya. Okay, grade, yeah, where is it? This is 4.5, 4.6. Okay, so we'll go into this. Topic 4.6, traffic control devices. Okay, so for your information, when we talk about traffic control devices, it can be very close to us is about traffic light lah. Traffic control device yang nampak dekat luar yang nak regulate the traffic flow. Most of it you can see is traffic light, right? But please bear in mind that is not the only way for you to control the flow. You still have other what we call as medium to actually control the device. Alright, so can we just do some discussion at the moment before we go into the slides? Besides traffic light, apa lagi yang you ada dekat atas jalan tu yang boleh regulate the flow of the traffic? Can anyone just voice out? Selain daripada traffic light, apa yang ada?
Roundabout.
Roundabout, good.
Signage.
Signage, Allah Akbar, buruknya lah yang tulisan. Roundabout. Dia tak mau detect lah dekat sini. Tadi saya buat dekat tu okay je. Roundabout. Then you have what? Sorry, the third one just now?
Signage.
Signage. Good. Signage.
Speed breaker, speed breaker.
Sorry? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Speed breaker.
Speed breaker. Okay, boleh. Lagi apa lagi? Boleh bagi contoh speed breaker yang kita ada dekat Malaysia tak?
Bumper tu madam.
Bumper.
Bump. Speed bump.
Speed bump. Okay, bumper. Road hump lah kita panggil road hump. Okay, road hump. What else? Any more else? Traffic, roundabout, signage, And then you have your road harm. Kata tadi tu. Road harm. Okay. What about what we call as just road marking, road surface marking? Is it control device? Surface marking.
Warning device.
Warning device, that is about signage lah. Betul tak Azri? Warning kat sini. Dia ada regulatory sign. Dia ada banyak jenis lah kan dekat situ. Warning sign, regulatory sign. Okay. Tadi saya disebut pasal surface marking. Surface marking. Dia kena buat tulisan sambung. Oh, adalah tak pandai tulisan sambung. Surface marking. Surface marking pun part of this traffic control device, right? Nanti I'll show you one of the pictures that actually show you a very clear picture on the surface marking. There is a very huge intersection, sangat besar intersection dia. Then they don't even have traffic light pun. Dia hanya guna cat atas jalan tu je, cat putih tu kan. That is what we call as surface marking. And that is also one of the traffic control device lah. So we will look into detail what are the types. Alright, good everyone. You can actually discuss it very well when we talk about traffic devices. Okay, so what is the function now for you to come up with this traffic control device? Okay, first and foremost, of course, to convey message to the road users. Okay. Kalau dulu maybe you can see apa kita panggil polis traffic tu, dia terpacak kan dekat tepi jalan, dia duduk gawang tangan, orang ni jalan, orang ni. Tapi at one point when the traffic is very heavy, okay, you won't even see the polis traffic pun dekat tengah-tengah tu, kalau dalam keadaan yang sangat heavy lah, ataupun dia punya intersection sangat besar. Kalau you letak seorang polis traffic kat tengah tu pun, you couldn't actually give message or convey message to the road users. So we need to have devices like this lah. Okay, so this device must be user friendly. Okay, and it must be adequately and clearly understood by all users. Okay, maksudnya sekarang ni dia mesti uniform. Okay, you pergi dekat mana-mana negara pun, you tahu merah tu adalah berhenti, kuning tu kena get ready to stop, and when it is red, when it's green, you can actually move. Okay, tak adalah tiba-tiba dekat Thailand dia guna warna biru, guna warna pink, so that would make people confused. Therefore, the system of the traffic signal, it is actually uniform worldwide, alright, so that all users can be understood. Okay, the instruction with the road must be must contain instruction that the users need to obey, warning of hazards, okay, information about routes, so any signboard tadi lah, destinations and points of interest or leisure. So kalau kat Malaysia, the signboard, that is more to information signboard lah, information signboard. Kalau talking about interest or leisure, signboard dia warna apa? Kalau nak naik pergi Cameron ke, ataupun dia tunjuk apa, Zoo Taiping ke, dia punya tu warna apa? Lain kan colour dia?
Coklat.
Coklat. Coklat. Skema no coklat. Ya, warna coklat Coklat.
Ya, kalau tarikan tourism warna coklat.
Coklat. Alright. Lagi warna hijau?
Bandar.
Bandar. Dia ada dia punya classification lah kan? Alright. Kalau point of interest, okay, ada satu colour lain. So that is something yang every people would actually notice lah. Right. So these are the traffic control devices yang kita discuss tadi lah. Okay, road marking yang saya sebut last sekali tu, road sign, all those signboard, okay, roundabout is belong to traffic island, okay, and you have your traffic signal, that is traffic light, okay. Intersection control, so how we control, the purpose is actually to give the right of way to the drivers. So kalau you tengok the term ROW is right of way lah. Okay, to facilitate highway safety by ensuring the orderly and predictable movement. Control may be achieved by using traffic signals, signs or marking that regulate, guide, warn or channel traffic. And the globally used guideline is actually this MUTCD lah, Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices. Okay, kalau Malaysia punya JKR arahan teknik jalan dia tak provide, so kita akan refer pada MUTCD ni lah. Okay, so this is the function. When you have a traffic control device, they must fulfill a need, command attention, okay, convey a clear, simple meaning, command the respect of all road users, and give adequate time for proper response. So this is especially for traffic lights lah. Okay, that's why when they design this traffic signal, the green color ada 3 jenis. Dia ada controller green, dia ada effective green, dengan satu lagi kita panggil sebagai apa dia, ada 3. Because of what? You need to have those lost time. Dia ada, kalau you hanya bagi controller green time yang appear when it is being displayed on the roadside, dia akan ada masalah bila orang tu dia macam tak sedar bila lampu tu hijau. Okay, dia tengah main phone ke apa kan, so they might create this lost time, right? So you need to design for effective green time pula. Yeah, rather than control green time saja, you kena tengok effective green time yang betul-betul digunakan. Okay, so that is something to do with to give adequate time for proper response. Okay, ada setengah orang lepas lampu hijau, waktu lampu kuning dia masih jalan. Ya, mungkin sebab apa? Sebab dia tak sempat nak jalan tadi, itulah ada masalah tu. Okay, so those kind of thing must be considered in order to design this traffic light. Okay, MUTCD also recommends that the traffic engineer, when you are considering this traffic device, they must have these 5 factors: the design, the uniform color, uniform size and shape, even the signboard pun, bentuk signboard tu sendiri pun menggambarkan dia adalah warning sign ataupun regulatory sign, right? Color dia pun menggambarkan, right? Then the placement must be within the cone of vision, right? Kalau dia terlindung dekat pokok ataupun terlindung sebalik bangunan, all those kind of thing, so you need to avoid, right? And then you have your operation. It must be consistent, and maintenance must be regularly maintained. From time to time, they must change the board. Maybe the punya color dah start to fade off, so you need to change from time to time lah. And uniformity, similar devices. Okay. Alright, selection of intersection control. This would give you the proposal of what are the intersection control that is suitable for you to choose. Okay. Let's say a rural area, an expressway to cross an expressway. Okay, kalau satu jalan yang besar, expressway nak cross expressway, you apa yang dia suggest kat situ? Tengok dia kata dia mesti ada interchange. Interchange ni adalah grade separated intersection with Allah Akbar, dia tak boleh angkat. Intersection with RAM. Okay, grade separated intersection with RAM. That is what it means by interchange. Grade separated di sini maksudnya dia punya level dia tu mesti ada perbezaan dari segi ketinggian. So maksudnya kalau ayat common ni kita kata flyover lah, kita provide flyover. Okay, that is grade separated interchange. Okay, mesti ada RAM. RAM tu susu keluar atau susu masuk tu kita panggil sebagai RAM lah. Okay, so when an expressway to cross an expressway, let's say Plus Expressway nak cross BKE, Batu Kuala Expressway, dia mesti buat interchange. Perasan dia ada persimpangan bertingkat tu kan, dan mesti ada susu keluar atau susu masuk. That what it means by IC or interchange, right? Look at signal line intersection. Paling minimum dekat primary road. Primary road to cross primary road di sini. Paling kurang you bagi dekat dia dekat situ kena ada signal line intersection. Okay. But if it is a minor road to cross local street, contohnya di sini, you just need to put a stop control. Stop control means that you just put a signage with the sign berhenti. Kalau kat Malaysia tu berhenti lah. Okay, so you akan nampak that sign. So kalau siapa dekat which lane yang mana yang adanya sign berhenti tu ataupun sign berlaluan, so dia kena stop dahulu, kena bagi laluan kepada kereta yang daripada major road lah, right? Kalau laluan tu tak ada any sign, so dia boleh terus jalan saja. Okay? Selalunya stop sign ni kita letak di minor road, right? That is stop control. Okay, this is another criteria. Another thing besides depending on the type of the class of road, it is also depending on the number of vehicle, volume. Volume on what? Volume on minor road. Okay, so kalau volume dia 1000 macam tu, kita hanya perlukan stop control, right? Kalau dia tengok dia dah pergi sampai 5000 di sini, you need to go for interchange. Traffic signal 1000 hingga 5500 kenderaan on the minor road, so you need to provide traffic signal. This is another what you call as criteria, right, for you to refer to in order to choose what kind of traffic device that is suitable for that intersection. Okay, roundabout pula dia ada banyak jenis sebenarnya. You have a mini, you have a small one, you have a conventional, and even you have a very huge one, the one that you can see in Putrajaya. Dekat atas roundabout tu ada 3 building dekat tengah-tengah tu. Apa dia? Ada satu hotel kat situ. Siapa orang Putrajaya? Ada tak? Ada satu roundabout. Roundabout tu sebenarnya kalau you tak perasan pun, tapi bila you pusing, kalau you tak biasa tempat tu you pusing, end up nanti you sampai balik kat tempat yang sama. And di tengah-tengah dia tu ada 3 bangunan utama. Saya ingat ada satu hotel kat tengah-tengah tu. 2 lagi apa dia saya tak ingat. Tapi that is one of the biggest roundabout, kita panggil dia rotary, ya, rotaries. The biggest rotaries in the Asian country. That is the biggest one. Okay, so kalau siapa yang pergi tu boleh tengok lah. Alright, roundabout, so dia bergantung kepada jenis, the number of the volume on the minor road. Okay, okay, yang seterusnya adalah road marking. This is the first one under this traffic signal, traffic device, okay, traffic control device 461 is about road marking. This is on a road surface, made of lines, pattern, words, symbols, or reflector on the pavement, curb, side of island, or on any fixed objects near the roadway. So semuanya dia hanya gunakan marking saja. Purpose is to control and to regulate the traffic. Okay, untuk di stop ataupun untuk di jalan. Markings are made using paints, light reflecting paints, so that during at night you can see lah. Contrast color, brightness of the pavement of background. So biasanya kita pakai putih, kuning. Okay, so this is the pavement marking. Center line, lane line, no passing zone, turn marking. Then you have a stop lines. Curb marking, see, red and white. Red and white. Kalau curb marking dekat Malaysia warna apa? Ada nampak merah putih tak?
Hitam putih.
Kita hanya pakai warna hitam dan
putih.
Pandai. Kita ada merah putih. Kalau merah ni semua dah takut tengok. Okay. Macam warning sign lah. So kita bagi hitam putih sajalah. That is curb. Right? So that at night you know, oh this is my delineate path yang you should follow. Bila you buka lampu you dah nampak. Right? You don't need to actually, if they don't have that color, you might cross on top of the curb. So bahaya kan? So you need to come up with the marking lah. Right? And then you have number 2, the road sign. Type of road sign, regulatory. Regulatory ni dia lebih kepada regulation. Nak tak nak you kena follow. Kalau tak follow kena apa? Kena saman. Kita kata regulation kan. So this is something yang about speed limit, right? Mandatory lah. Okay, especially on speed limit. Prohibit. Dia nak melarang you daripada enter, no entry. Okay. And number 2, warning signs. Okay, warning signs mungkin dekat atas Plus Expressway tu what you can see is that you can see warning sign on angin lentang. Dekat area Melaka tu kan ada angin lentang, warning sign. Ataupun dia ada gambar lembu, gambar gajah, kawasan gajah melintas. Siapa yang balik Kelantan tu kan, Merai ada yang Merai. Saya Merai ada message saya kot.
Merai dalam problem.
Ada masalah internet Alah, hai kesiannya hujan lebat. Okay, tak apa. Ada recorded, boleh tengok nanti Okay. Warning sign. So ada lembu melintas semua tu. Itulah. Okay. Then informatory signs. Macam tadilah, nak pergi Zoo Taiping, nak pergi Cameron Highland, nak pergi KL, berapa jauh lagi nak sampai. Those kind of things informatory. Right. And then have the characteristic of road traffic sign, the shape, the color, the symbol and the lettering. Right, those things would actually give a significant difference lah from one to another. Ada bentuk bulat, ada yang bentuk hexagon, okay, ada yang warna merah, ada warna putih, hitam. Those kind of thing would give you different signage. This is the example. Okay, so warning. Right, so this is more to information, informatory. Right, ini regulatory. Okay, regulatory peringatan. Had laju kebangsaan 90 km per sejam. Okay. Ini gambar apa dia tak tahu lah ni. Sebesar-besarnya ni. Binatang apa ni? Attention. Bukan, tak ada kat sini lah ni. Bukan kat Malaysia. Okay, then you have the third one here. It is a traffic island. Traffic island is, it can be the roundabout as well. Okay, but you need to bear in mind that traffic island doesn't mean that it must be in circular shape only. No, dia ada macam-macam bentuk bila kita cakap pasal traffic island. Okay, it's about a medium strip, or it can be in the middle of the road, and also narrow strip. Tak semestinya bulat je dekat tengah-tengah tu. Dia boleh jadi bentuk macam tu, ataupun dia jadi bentuk macam tu je, terpulang lah. Okay, ataupun dia boleh provide storage. Kereta boleh berhenti kat sini, provide storage. Something like that. Okay, ada banyak bentuk lah. Okay. Types of traffic island based on function. Divisional island, example median along highways. Right. Then you have channelizing island, used to guide traffic into proper channel. Okay, so channelizing ni banyaknya yang bentuk kecil-kecil macam ni lah. Macam ni. Okay. Sebab dia nak regulate the traffic from one lane to cross or to enter the intersection. Untuk dia masuk persimpangan tu, especially for those yang left turn, right turn lane, yang through traffic tu tak adalah, jaranglah kita letakkan channel. Tapi yang mana yang nak left turn, okay, kita akan provide the channel untuk khas kepada dia saja, untuk move through that particular ataupun specific lane yang kita dah provide channel tadi. Okay, so that's why they said that to guide the traffic into proper channel through the intersection area to reduce the conflict. Nanti kita tengok macam ni dia boleh reduce the conflict from the figure on the next slides later. Establish desired angles of crossing and diverging. So angle ni biasanya kita boleh kurangkan lah dia punya angle. Rather than angle dia besar, dia nak cross the intersection tu susah sebab kita kata dia tak ada specific punya lane. So when you provide channel, dia punya angle dikurangkan so that dia boleh lebih kepada direction lah for the users or for the driver, right? Serve as convenient locations for other traffic control devices. Maksudnya di sini you boleh letak signboard. Okay, signboard kita tak boleh letak atas jalan, tak boleh simply pacak je atas jalan, no. Usually kedudukan or the location of the signboard is on top of the channel, okay, di atas tu, right? Refuge island for pedestrian, ni pun satu lagi kegunaan dia. Dia jadi satu kawasan pejalan kaki yang selamat lah, okay, dia boleh jalan dekat atas tu, right? Useful when the direction of flow is to change, okay, macam left turn, right turn, so nak tukar dia movement direction, so kita perlukan this channel. Kalau true biasanya tak adalah, okay. Okay, this is the examples of the traffic island. You can see even this boy, he can play ball on top of this channelization. This is just to delineate from those yang turning left or yang going straight. Ni pada mana? Kalau tengok kanan lah, okay, going right, and this is going straight, right? And this is a roundabout. Okay, this is all the examples of this channelization or traffic island. Okay, channelization ini lebih detail lah, kita tengok. Proper channelization intersection, it would increase the capacity, enhance the safety, increase driver confidence. Okay, increase driver confidence, especially when you are on the minor road, you nak cross a very busy major road kat sini. Major road ni, you nak pergi kanan pula tu, you nak cross pergi sana. Ni tak tahu ada berapa lane, ada 4 lane ke contoh, belah sana ada 2 lane lagi, ada 2 lane lagi. So you nak cross pergi sebelah sana, you don't have the confidence to cross over when you don't have this channelization. So when you provide, you can actually reduce this problem lah, conflict ataupun kita kata problems. Okay, they give you a definite path, okay, laluan yang tetap kepada user tu. Okay, an unchannelized intersection is the simplest type, but it is the most dangerous and inefficient. So you can see here, before channelization, yang ni tak ada channel langsung. Okay, yang nak pergi terus tak apa lagi lah, yang mana yang nak belok ke kanan ni dan nak belok ke kanan yang daripada west, okay, daripada east nak belok ke kanan ni ada problem lah nanti. Okay, so how this channel can actually assist, you can see here, this is the channel. Channel ni nampak bentuk dia macam tu. This is the channel. Ini lagi satu channel dia. Dia bentuk macam tu, alright. So at this point of channel, dia sebenarnya akan bagi kereta you tu ada satu storage. Ada satu storage, alright. Yang mana yang nak going straight, kereta-kereta yang nak pergi terus tu, dia akan terpisah lah, dia akan terpisah dengan kereta yang nak pergi belok ke kanan tadi. So those yang nak belok kanan, nanti dia ada storage khas untuk dia kat sini. Okay, so this is the what we call as channel. Channel ni. Okay, so dia lebih rasa selamat lah. Okay, dia berhenti di situ dan nanti kita akan bagi dia untuk turn right. Okay, rather than tak ada storage untuk dia, tiba-tiba je kena cross. Maksudnya di crossing space yang dia kena pass through is very big. Dia punya angle pun very big. Okay, so we need to provide this channel to assist. Okay, kalau paling simple depan UiTM lah. Depan UiTM kita ada kan yang daripada Permata Nibong tu nak masuk ke UiTM, kat sini UiTM. So kalau sebelah sini, sini ada punya storage. Okay, so dia lebih terarah lah untuk dia nak belok ke kanan. Okay, so that is the channelization. The purpose to separate the conflict only one decision at a time to reduce confusion, control the angle of conflict, mengurangkanlah angle tadi control of speed, reduce the speed of vehicle entering the intersection. So bila kita tak provide macam ni, bila kita tak provide this channel, the driver would have very macam satu ruang yang sangat besar. There is space, a very big space for him to actually control his vehicle. Kalau siapa yang expert tu, dia akan laju lah kan, daripada sini laju je terus dia belok. Sebab dia tak ada langsung any device that to keep him to slow down his vehicle. Tapi bila adanya storage ni, rather than dia terus boleh turn, dia kena masuk dulu kat sini, stop dulu, tengok kereta ada tak ada baru dia masuk. Dia ada dia punya laluan dia yang tersendiri. So this kind of thing, when you come up with this channelization, that is why they said that they can control the speed. Sebab dia tahu adanya barrier dekat depan dia. Kita dah provide satu halangan lah, sebab channel tu kan dia tinggi, dia tak boleh nak cross terus, dia kena stop. Okay. Protection of traffic to shadow slow or stop vehicle from other traffic flow. Okay, macam saya explain tadi lah, kita boleh slow down, boleh stop. Protection of pedestrian, ni macam tadi, refuge, kita boleh jalan kat atas tu untuk pedestrian. Eliminate excessive intersectional area, block prohibited movement. Okay, nanti ada pula yang motor lah kan, dia nak cepat, so dia akan just cross anywhere yang dia nak tengah-tengah tu. So bila kita letak satu median yang kita raise the pavement, dia tak boleh nak lalu. Okay. Location of traffic control device, ini tadilah yang nak letak stop sign ke informationary board ke. Okay. So you can put it on the channel. Okay, this is the diagram showing you. Ni dia control speed. Okay. Rather than tadi daripada sini dia nak belok masuk sini, jalan dia mungkin lebih besar kan. Katalah kat sini berapa meter? Ni dah 5 meter. Katalah ni 5 meter. 5 campur 6, 11, 11 campur 4, 15. 15 meter. Dia ada 15 meter dia boleh lalu tu. Sekarang ni jadi makin kecil lah. Sebab tengah-tengah ni dah ada median. Dah ada median dia, dah ada channel. So dia hanya tinggal 6 meter saja dia punya kelebaran. So this driver, by hook or by crook, he need to slow down his vehicle sebab dia punya laluan dia makin sempit. Okay. Then what else? This one, one way direction. Okay, so for those yang one way direction, they have already delineate the lane. They have already separate the lane. Okay, yang those going to the right, he couldn't actually turn left because he know that they have this island at the center. They have this channel, the race channel. So dia tak boleh nak belok kiri pun. Maybe those local people, they know that jalan ni tak boleh lalu two way, hanya one way. Tapi kalau mungkin orang tu first time from somewhere, he came over to Penang, katalah daripada Johor ke datang Penang, dia tak biasa. So kalau kata tak ada channel, he might think that I can turn right kot ni. Sebab tak adanya dia tak ada apa kita kata specific movement for him, right? Tapi bila ada specific movement, he know that this is only one way direction. You cannot actually go to the left lah. Okay, so that is something to avoid prohibited movement. Okay, what else? Traffic protection, ni to protect sebab dia bagi dekat you satu storage. Dia boleh berhenti dulu kat situ. Okay, biasanya through traffic akan jalan dululah, yang mana yang nak belok ni as minor. So rather than dia bercampur dengan through traffic, they can actually stop by at this spot, at this part, at this storage. Itu panggil pocket area. Okay, they will give a protection lah. Okay, location of control device, so you boleh letak signage. Control of angle, so ini yang nak belok ke kiri tu, angle dia akan jadi lebih kecil. Rather than daripada sini, dia nak pergi ke sana. So dia punya angle yang dia kena cover tu lebih besar. Right? So that is about the benefit of providing channel. Separation of conflict between through and right turn traffic. Ni kita dah jumpa tadi lah. Yang nak terus, dan yang nak belok kanan. Tapi macam kes ni, dia tak ada pakai raised pavement pun, dia tak ada pakai channel pun, dia hanya letak surface marking, dia buat garisan je dekat atas jalan tu. Okay. Kalau dekat Malaysia agak-agak berkesan tak kalau kita guna surface marking saja?
Tak.
Tak. Even kita letak channel yang kita dah tebalkan berapa inci tu pun masih
Dia
ada.
mesti naik lagi atas channel.
Naik lagi. Arif biasa ni. Lagi-lagi pula naik motor kan.
Dia ada pengalaman.
Dia pengalaman. Biasalah kalau bercakap tu biasanya based on pengalaman kan. Itu yang kita kata orang Malaysia ni dia unik sikit. You buatlah macam mana pun, lepas juga kat dia tu. Dia boleh cross over. Even dekat atas.
Tambah-tambah Myvi. Tambah-tambah Myvi.
Tambah-tambah Myvi. Itu raja di jalanan. Myvi. Aduh, dia boleh cross Kita dah provide very big median at the center. Dia boleh pergi sebelah sana. Even dia boleh naik duduk dekat atas median yang di tengah-tengah tu. Macam something yang ridiculous. We couldn't think of that. But that kind of thing happen in Malaysia. Right? So kita sebenarnya tak boleh lah nak bagi ni road marking macam ni. Road marking ni memang seronok lah. Pakat lalu lalang tak ada apa lah ni kan. So this is something that you can see overseas lah. Most of them they just use this. Right? Okay, ni yang paling cantik sekali bawah ni. See? Very big, very huge one lah. Tengok dia punya tu, berapa lane yang ada ni sebesar-besar dia punya, kalau ikutkan konflik ni kat sini lah. Sebesar-besar area konflik dia. Kan? Ada 1, 2, 3, 4 lane. 4 lepas sebelah sana ada 2 lagi, 6 lane. Can see? They don't even use Allah Allah. They don't even use traffic light at all. Sekejap. Take a break for 5 minutes. Saya ada call sekejap. Take a break everyone. Right. Okay, boleh kita sambung?
Boleh madam.
Masih ada semua? Okay tak? Setakat ni boleh dengar saya jelas?
Jelas madam.
Boleh
Okey, madam. Jelas.
Ada apa nak tanya sebelum kita sambung? Anything? Kalau siapa nak tanya, boleh tanya. Kita sikit lagi kita nak masuk ke calculation dah lah. Right? Saya habiskan yang ini. On the types of traffic control device. Okay, come. Let's continue right on this generalization. Okay. I think this is just a repetition lah. They will talk about what is the purpose, what is the best practice when you were to provide channel. Okay. Okay, number one is that the motorist or the driver should not be required to make more than one decision at a time. Okay, if it is stop, means stop. Kalau beri laluan, so dia tahu, okay, I need to give right of way to the major road first before I can enter. Okay, dia tak boleh bagi dua-dua. Dia tak boleh letak stop sign dengan beri laluan punya sign. No, cannot. Sharp reverse curve and turning path greater than 90 degrees should be avoided. So kalau turning point dia sangat tajam lah, kita kata dia punya turning movement tu, kita kena avoid. Right? Seboleh-bolehnya kita kena kurangkan less than 90. 90 is a very sharp one. Right? Merging and weaving area should be as long as possible. But other area of conflict between vehicles should be reduced to minimum. Okay, kita nak tengok macam mana kita nak reduce the conflict between the vehicle, right? Kita ada 3 jenis konflik. Kita ada satu kita panggil sebagai crossing. Crossing, why is it? Okay, this is number 1, merging. And then we have weaving, and satu lagi kita ada crossing. So kita akan tengok 3 jenis konflik ni dekat persimpangan. Okay. Crossing traffic stream that do not weave or merge should intersect at 90 degree, but a range of 60 to 120 is acceptable. Okay, yang ni dia punya angle lah. Okay. The intersecting angle of merging streams should be such that adequate sight distance is provided. Okay, so bila kita tengok dalam keadaan merge, dia akan merge between the two section, right? So dia mesti ada obstacle ataupun the car in front of him that coming from opposite direction. So that stopping sight distance must be adequate. Right, when you would provide merging punya conflict to solve this merging conflict. Okay, refuge areas for turning vehicles should not interfere with the movement of through vehicle. Okay, dia kena bagi khas lah refuge punya movement. Prohibited turns should be blocked wherever is possible. So this is something to do with providing channelization. Kalau you provide channel, at the same time kita prohibit the any illegal turning movement. Okay. Decision on the location of essential traffic control device should be a component of the design process. Okay. So you nak letak control device pun sebenarnya part of the design process. The location you nak pilih tu bukan senang-senang boleh letak je, agak-agak suka kat situ letak, no. They must be part of the design process. Okay, so banyak sebenarnya kerja traffic engineer. Okay, this is on channelization. Just to show you that the area of conflict. See, this is the area of conflict before channelized. Very big area that covered at the center here. Dia kan ada konflik lah dekat tengah-tengah tu. So bila you provide channel, ni channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. So area of conflict di tengah-tengah tu kita dah boleh kecilkan. Tengah tu. Okay. You will be reducing the area of conflict. Okay. Same goes to those yang Y. Ini yang sharp movement lah. Okay. Non-channelized. So after channelization, you can see. So after channelization, dia dah apa apa kita panggil kat sini, dia dah adjust the road, okay, rather than tadi sharp, okay, dia dah provide satu one straight plane, okay, for those yang turning right by providing the channel at the center here. Okay, so those pictures here would show you how channelization would reduce the conflict. Okay. Okay, this is at 4 Lake Junction and at T Lake Junction. As you can see, macam-macam bentuk ada, right? So yang ni yang kita kata tadi tu left turning movement. Ni kita bagi kebiasaannya untuk yang turning movement with high volume of vehicle, kita akan direct the road with specific direction by providing channel. Kita akan letak channel lah. Okay, especially kalau jalan tu jalan yang banyak kereta, left turning movement. Rather than dia bercampur dekat sini sekali untuk left turn, kita dah modify jalan tu, potong sikit dan kita provide channel supaya dia boleh ada dia punya specific direction, specific lane for those yang turning left. So dia dah tak kacau yang the through traffic lah. Okay, so this is another example of 4 Lake. Okay, nampak yang daripada sini yang nak ke kanan, see, dia cuba separatekan dengan those yang coming through here by providing channel at the center here. Just nampak satu strip je, satu strip yang kecil je kat tengah tu, tapi dia sangat membantu. Kalau tak, dia akan berlakunya konflik kat sini. Kat sini kan ada konflik. Yang ini nak masuk, yang ini nak pergi terus, so ada konflik. So how they do? They provide just one strip of channel, then you can actually separate them rather than to be conflict. Konflik cuma akan berlaku sikit lah kat sini. Okay, tapi dia boleh stop. Dia boleh stop. Beratur dulu, tengok tak ada kereta, baru dia masuk. Okay, so that is something good with channelization. So this is on a T that intersection. You can just look at it, right? Sama juga lah. Okay, dia cuba kurangkan dari segi yang left turn dan juga this one from left turn here. Okay, most probably this is the major road as well. Okay. Okay, what else? Then we come to the last one, traffic signal system. Okay, there are 4 types of traffic signal. The most type that is being used is the fixed time control system lah. Where you can see kat sini kan dia ada specific cycle number, specific length of green time and also red time. Alright. So if we look at this traffic signal system revision, kita ada tiga term, merah, kuning, hijau. Tapi kuning tu kita panggil sebagai amber, red, amber and green, right? Okay, this is the first type. The second type is vehicle actuated traffic signal system. This is where you use sensor. You can guna sensor. Okay, usually we'll put the sensor at the minor road usually, right? Because minor road we don't have much vehicle at that direction, so the sensor would give a green light when there is an existing of vehicle that passing that particular minor road lah. Kalau tak ada, katalah for half an hour they don't have any vehicle passing on the minor road, so all those half an hour will be given to the major road, green time. Okay. And then the last one is a link or coordinated traffic signal system, simultaneous system. Ini kita tak, di Malaysia kita tak guna lah. Okay, kita hanya ada 1 dan 2 saja, right? Ataupun area traffic signal system, yang ini yang di cover lebih besar. Okay, lebih besar dia punya coverage area. Right? Usually we just use number 1 and number 2. And for our calculation pun untuk traffic signal kita akan tengok yang tu lah. Okay, so this is the calculation part. But then we are not going to look at unsignalized lah. Unsignalized pun tak ada traffic signal pun kan. So this is just to show you how we manage with those unsignalized. Unsignalized dia panggil sebagai uncontrolled. Uncontrolled tak ada langsung stop or yield, tak ada. So this uses they would just know when to give a right of way to another vehicle that coming in. Okay, this must be very limited to low volume of roads in rural atau residential areas sajalah, jalan-jalan yang kecil ya. And another unsignalized intersection is a yield sign control, control by yield sign. Normally at minor road, vehicle approach yield sign are required to reduce their speed and give way. So ini beri laluan lah, beri laluan. Kalau kat Malaysia kita panggil sebagai beri laluan. So kita nampak kita dekat lane tu you akan stop dulu, bagi yang major road tu jalan dahulu lah. That is why yield sign control. And number 3 is for stop sign control. Drivers are required to come to a full stop at the intersection and proceed if there are no vehicles approaching. Yang ni biasanya dekat major road dia tu heavy vehicle. So kita akan letak stop sign dekat minor road. Yang yield tadi tu the major road masih lagi dia punya apa, volume of vehicle is intermediate punya volume number lah, right, compared to those with stop sign control lah. Okay, this is the one signalized intersection. We are using this Webster method, right, for the calculation. So this is also important. Let's say you were to come up in your test, you need to know lah step by step how to do the calculation, right? Okay. Traffic control, traffic signal system, the function might be more or less the same as channelization, as road marking, sama je. Dia nak bagi right of way, to provide efficient traffic movement, to reduce traffic conflict points, traffic delay and etc. Okay. Definition dia kata di sini includes mechanical or electrical, okay, control device used to control, to direct or to warn drivers or pedestrian. Okay, kalau direct tu masa lampu hijau lah, warn tu masa lampu amber ataupun kuning. Alright, control tu when it is red color. Okay, that is the definition. Okay, this is the conflict points. You can see here this there are crossing, diverging and merging. If you can see here, the one being circled in red color here, it would show you the impact of crossing. So dia akan bersilang lah kat sini. So dia akan ada satu konflik di tengah-tengah. Yang ni pun sama, yang nak ke sana dan terus kat sini akan ada satu konflik yang bersilang. That is crossing. Green color is crossing. Okay. And then you will have those yang diverging and also merge. Merge tu dia bersambung lah. Okay, yang ni daripada south going to west. Okay, north going to west. Also at the end dia akan bersambung di sini. Sambung ni kita panggil sebagai merging punya conflict. Merging conflict. Okay, and then you will have diverge, right? Dia nak keluar. Yang ni asal dia daripada satu laluan lah, daripada south. Okay, tapi ada yang daripada south ni nak pergi ke east, ada yang daripada south ni nak pergi ke west. So they are diverging, berpisah. Okay, you can see how many crossing, diverging and merging conflicts are there. Banyaklah di sini. Kalau diverging dengan merging sama banyak 2, 4, 6, 8. Ada 8. 8 merging, 8 diverging. Kalau dekat tengah-tengah ni 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 crossing conflict di tengah-tengah. Okay, so we are actually reducing this conflict number. Alright, 16 campur 8 dah jadi 32 konflik semua sekali. 32 conflict point that we are solving. Right? Advantages, kebaikan dia, provide orderly traffic movement. It is good lah. You know that, you just follow the traffic light orderly. Okay, by turn lah, usually they will give a right of way to those with heavy vehicle first. Right? Reduce frequency of certain accident, right angle and pedestrian. Used to interrupt heavy traffic at intervals to allow other traffic to go. Okay, kalau kata tadi saya tunjuk jalan yang besar tu, Tiba-tiba you ni daripada jalan yang kecil je kat bawah tu nak pergi kat yang nak cross jalan yang ada direction yang ada 4 lane. Just imagine how long it will take for you to go out. Katalah baru dapat lesen semalam, hari ni tiba-tiba bawa kena cross pula jalan yang sebesar tu. Saya rasa you rather patah balik kot kan, ataupun you pergi belok kiri. Belok kiri carilah kat depan tu. Di mana yang you boleh pusing kan. So those kind of thing would actually give interruption to the drivers lah. Okay. Alright. So bila kita dah provide this traffic light, you boleh stop the major road tadi yang ada 4 lane tadi tu, kita boleh berhentikan dia menggunakan lampu hijau, lampu merah tadi tu je. You can stop, then you can those from the minor road can just pass through or enter the intersection. Okay. Keburukan dia, it can cause delay. When it is off peak hour, it can cause delay, especially yang those yang pre-time, yang dah ada specific number, yang display time tu. Okay. Sebab dia sepanjang masa sama, tapi bila off peak hour, tiba-tiba dia bagi sampai 2 minit untuk major road tu lalu, padahal dah off peak hour, the number of vehicles not that much anymore. So that it would create delay to those yang waiting from the minor road. Okay. And number 2, masalah dia juga, they said that accident frequency may increase. Yang ini ni sebab apa? Sebab semua nak mengejar kan? Nak mengejar ke lampu hijau tu. Red and accident might happen lah. Okay, semua nak cepat. Kereta depan pula slow. So this accident might happen. And you have red runners. Yang those they don't omit to red lights. Okay, they still run off the red lights. Okay, so these are the problems that you can see. Okay, sepatutnya lampu kuning kita tekan brake ke tekan minyak kalau lampu kuning?
Tekan
Brake.
Ya, jujur. Kalau lampu kuning tekan brake ke tekan minyak?
Minyak.
Kan? Jujur dengan diri sendiri. Kalau lampu kuning, lagi tekan minyak. Sebab apa? Sebab alamak sekejap nak kena tunggu lagi 2 minit lagi. Nak cepat ni. Kelas start pukul 8 lah. Let's say nak pergi kelas kan. So nampak lampu kuning, lagi tekan minyak. Sepatutnya, bila lampu kuning, you dah tekan brake dah. Alright. So this kind of thing might create accidents or red runners problem ni lah. Okay. So this is macam lebih kepada culture punya ni lah. Okay, culture punya problems, right? Okay, that types of traffic signal that we have is 3 types here. Pre-time, semi-actuated and fully actuated. Pre-time ni yang dah display time lah. Kalau you nampak mostly yang ada number, keluar number tu, this is pre-time. Kita dah set dah. How long would it be for the major road? How long would it be for the minor road? Okay. Then this pre-time, dia punya cycle line constant. Sama je sepanjang masa. Okay. Simple and cheap. Sebab you don't need to go and berate the road to install the sensor, sebab dia tak menggunakan sensor. Tapi kalau semi-actuated dengan fully actuated ni, you will be using sensor. You install the sensor on the road. Kalau fully actuated lagi mahal, sebab setiap direction tu you install the sensor. Semi-actuated is only for those on minor road you install the sensor. Okay. Pre-time lebih simple and cheap, effective in progressive signal system. Progressive means that all the time dia ada progress, dia ada bilangan kenderaan yang lalu. Dia tak boleh jalan yang hanya banyak kenderaan when it is early in the morning or maybe in the evening time when people coming back from work. Okay, tak boleh kalau macam tu. Dia kena yang progressively ada traffic flow lah. From 8 to 5 ada, ataupun from morning till dawn masih lagi ada traffic flow. Okay, then it will be effective. Can be operated in different timing plans. You boleh design kan benda tu, you boleh letak yang ni nak banyak mana, yang mining road berapa banyak, kita boleh decide lah. Less efficient in fluctuating demand. Kalau demand dia fluctuate, naik turun, kita tak boleh guna yang ni. Okay. Akan ada orang marah lah nanti bila tengok tak ada kereta, masih lagi kena tunggu sampai 2 minit for example. Right. Okay, for semi-actuated, vehicle detected on minor street. So saya kata tadi sensor diletakkan di minor street because of green light will only turn on the minor road when there is a sensor, there is a vehicle passing. Okay, so kalau tak ada vehicle passing setengah jam, so setengah jam lah lampu hijau tu akan diberikan pada major road. Green is always at major road street unless minor street actuation occurs. Okay, ini yang saya maksudkan. Two phase plan, dua phase sajalah, dua phase plan. Kalau yang north south akan bergerak sekali. North south tu kita consider, kalau north south tu yang major, kita akan kata north south phase pertama sebagai major, east and west tadi sebagai minor road sebagai fasa yang kedua. Dia mesti dua fasa saja. Cycle length may be varies, mesti berubahlah bergantung kepada there is vehicle or not on the minor road. And if there is no vehicle on the minor road, the cycle length for the major road will be very long. Okay, good for low to moderate demand. Okay, ini dia punya range lah. Okay, fully actuated vehicle detectors and all approach. Semua approach kita letak detector ataupun sensor. Each phase subjected to minimum and maximum green time. So this is also a problem when you don't fix to have this minimum and maximum green time. If not, they don't have any breakage in the flow kalau you tak buat maximum green time. Okay, so since you are putting all detectors on all approaches, so each approach you must have your maximum green time, so that after it reach the maximum green time, katalah 180 saat, they straight away will terminate the flow, dia bagi jalan dekat orang lain lah. Okay, some phase may skip if there is no demand. Ya, katalah jalan yang minor tu tak ada kereta, baguslah dia akan skip that direction, that lane. Okay, cycle length may varies. Termination of phase when there is no actuation between the specific time or when maximum green time. So the maximum dia pergi bila dia tak reach the maximum green time. Katalah you tak 120 saat. So lepas 120 saat walaupun ada lagi kereta, dia will terminate the flow. Okay, katalah sebelum 120 saat, 60 saat kereta dah habis, so dia akan terminate automatically. They will give you right of way to another lane lah. Okay, yang mana yang ada actuation of vehicle. This is more flexible lah for fully actuated. This is the best actually, fully actuated. Cuma dia punya cost dia tinggi ya. Okay, this is red, amber, stop, amber, and green. Okay, you boleh baca lah yang tu kan. Okay, this is a cycle time, C0. So C0 is actually considering the amber, red and green. Dia lengkap lah satu pusingan tu. Okay, daripada hijau sampai ke kuning. Ni hijau, ni kuning, ni merah. So this is the C0. C0 Kalau you tahu your green time, G ni berapa? Katalah you tahu G ni sama dengan 10 saat. Yang amber you tahu 3 saat. Okay, kalau you tahu C0, ni berapa, you boleh dapat you punya lampu merah pun. Okay, nah itu you akan buat pengiraan di belakang nanti ya. Okay, sorry. Let's see, next one, traffic signal. Phase sequence. One or more traffic movement, right of way, ini tak ada apa. Okay, this is showing you how does the traffic phase operates. How does the traffic phase operate? Go at the end of the calculation, when the question asks you to go for this traffic signal diagram, you need to have this in your answer lah. Okay, kalau dia tanya sampai sini, kalau tak you dah cukup, you dah boleh stop sampai you kira lampu hijau, lampu kuning, lampu merah. Okay, kalau dia nak biasanya kan pergi sampai time diagram ni lah. Okay, this is the example for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Right, so it will start with here lah, kosong saat ni. Katalah pada pukul 8, kat sini semua pukul 8 ni, 8 pagi. 8 pagi, okay. Phase pertama akan jalan dulu, fasa pertama. See, fasa pertama yang mana yang ni? Going straight and turn left, going straight. Yang ni tak boleh. Yang ni belum lagi. Okay, ni fasa pertama hanya through traffic from north. and through traffic and left turn from south. Okay. Sediakan bagi lampu hijau kepada fasa 1 dahulu. See? Green color followed by yellow followed by red. Okay. Lepas dah habis red, bila dah start red dekat sini, kita akan bagi lampu hijau dekat fasa yang kedua pula. Fasa yang kedua, see? Fasa yang kedua, hijau, kuning, merah. Tapi tengok ada satu portion di sini yang kat sini ni, ketiga-tiga fasa tu merah. Perasan tak? Ni kan? Ketiga-tiga fasa ni merah. Yang ni pun ketiga-tiga fasa ni merah. This time, this situation we call as all red time. Kalau dia kena buat tulisan cursive all red time. Betul. All red time. This is capital R. All red time. All red time is actually when all of the direction is in stop condition, where they want to clear off any prohibited movement lah. Ada setengah orang dia ketegak kan? Ketegak tu apa? Degil. Degil, dia nak juga jalan. Dah lampu merah pun nak jalan lagi. So kita nak clearkan dulu semua-semua ni. Bagi semua bertenang dulu. Okay, barulah dia start dengan the new phase untuk fasa yang kedua. Okay, memang ada lane yang macam ni. Ada junction yang macam ni. Especially yang a huge junction lah. Right, to clear off the intersection. Right, so semua akan stop kan pada masa itulah. Tapi masa dia tak akan lama. So this is called as all red time. But in some cases of intersection, they don't have this all red time. Ada yang tak ada. Okay, ada yang tak ada tu maksudnya dia terus sambung lah. Lepas dia lampu kuning, kat bawah ni terus akan hijau. Bawah ni akan terus hijau. Untuk fasa kedua jalan lah. Okay. Okay, all red period. This is the one, all red period. Okay, nanti you akan kira I. This is I. I is equals to A plus with R. A is amber, R is all red time. See? A and amber. A and all red. A and all red. A and all red. This is all called as Allah Akbar. I tadi saya sebut apa? Intersection, dah terconfuse dah. Ada siapa yang terdengar tadi? Apa dia I saya sebut tadi? Allah Akbar, tak keluar dah. Intergreen. Allah. Intergreen period. I, that is I. This one. See on the next slide, this one. Okay, this is I. I is a period of time from end of the green indication of phase to a beginning of green indication for the next phase. Okay. So daripada green time yang fasa pertama tu berakhir, kat sini dia berakhir kan, dia habis. Di sini dia dah end. Ni fasa pertama dah habis dah, dia punya green time. Sampailah fasa kedua punya green time nak bermula. So masa ni lah kita panggil sebagai masa intergreen period. So this is I equals to A plus R. Ada setengah I tu sama dengan A saja, amber saja. Okay, sebab R dia kosong. Okay, elements to consider. This is the minimum number of phase lah. Paling minimum 2 fasa. 2 fasa tu maksudnya fasa north south 1. Ni yang biru ni semua bergerak serentak. Dan fasa east west fasa yang kedua. Okay. Tapi dalam keadaan ni bahaya tau. We don't really practice these 2 phase anymore. Right? Because of what? You see here yang going to the right and going to the right from here, dia ada conflict kan? Dia ada conflict. So this is where those vehicle yang going to the right, they need to stop. Walaupun lampu tu hijau, this user, they need to think of, oh, when should I stop and when should I move? When should I make a turn? So dia kena ada knowledge lah pasal ni. Dia kena ada awareness lah. Knowledge mungkin semua orang ada, tapi the awareness tu, they need to have this, right? Dia tak boleh be too selfish. Alright, dia nak jalan juga. So that will create problem. Okay, so for this case yang those right turning ni, they need to give right of way to those yang traffic, through traffic yang pergi terus tu, kena bagi yang terjalan dulu. Okay, so ni dalam keadaan yang kita kata rare lah, jarang berlaku. Kebiasaannya we would give those left turn and right through fasa 1. Yang ini kita akan bagi, yang right turn ni kita akan bagi dia fasa lain pula untuk dia gerak sendiri. Fasa kedua untuk right turn sahaja. Okay, kita tak boleh lagi buat macam two phase punya condition ni anymore. Okay, we couldn't practice this two phase, especially in Malaysia lah, right? Rarely used. Okay, kecuali jalan tu jalan kampung, sangat sikit kenderaan, tak apalah. Okay. Okay, so most of the time kita akan go for four phase, right? This is you can see, kalau you masih nak gunakan dua fasa, you boleh guna guideline ni. Kalau you nak guna dua fasa, you kena guna guideline ni. Guideline ni adalah guideline you refer kepada right turn phase tadi. Kita kena bergantung kepada Allah. Kita kena bergantung kepada yang nak pergi kanan ni dan juga yang nak pergi kanan dari sini. Adakah bilangan kenderaan dia banyak ataupun kat sini adakah bilangan kenderaan dia sikit ataupun macam mana, dan baru kita boleh buat dua fasa. See here, traffic volume dia combination lebih besar atau sama 50,000, total right turning vehicle lebih besar atau sama 100 vehicle per hour. Okay, number of right turn lebih besar daripada 2 vehicle per cycle, and then you kena provide provision of separate. Ini you can separate tandanya. Okay, kalau case macam ni, sorry, bad network. Can you hear me, everyone? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes,
Sangkut ke? Okay. Oh, saya ingat sangkut tadi sebab dia kata. Okay, bad network, tak apa. Alright, saya proceed. So kalau you kata you nak buat dua fasa, tapi you kena provide separate right turning phase. Bila keadaan-keadaan yang macam ni lah, dia punya bilangan kenderaan yang right turn tadi banyak. Okay, so you boleh tengok lah dia punya provision dia macam mana. Okay, this is the saturation flow as. So when you are designing traffic light, you need to calculate the S value, saturation flow. Okay, this is the lost time, small l. This is what we call as start-up delay. Start-up delay. Tak keluar dah. Start-up delay. Okay, start-up delay tu contoh macam tadi saya kata, siapa yang main handphone ke ataupun mungkin dia ni dah elderly people, dia tak nampak warna hijau ke merah lagi, kan. So lambatlah dia nak react when the green light turns on. So they might have this lost time kat sini. Jarak ni akan ada lost time. Okay, so this is what we call as start-up delay. Okay, so from this diagram, actually you can see different kind of green time sebenarnya. Okay, tadi saya kata ada satu effective green time. Okay, satu lagi yang kat sini kita panggil sebagai ni hijau ni sampai sini. Ini yang controller lah. Controller green time. Controller green time ni yang akan appear dekat screen, akan appear dekat screen yang you control. Okay. Kalau effective green time tu yang betul-betul take effect when you are on site, when you are on the road, that particular green time is yang take effect lah when you are actually passing the intersection, right? Oh, lambat sikit saya punya screen nak keluar. Okay, effective green. So can you look at this effective green time ini? Okay, see, effective green time dia tak start daripada awal. Dia tak start daripada awal tu. Dia start daripada selepas startup delay sampailah ke sini. Ujung ni yang dia dah makan sikit dekat amber. Kan? Dia dah makan sikit dekat amber. Right? So that is the effective green time. And you have another lost time kat belakang ni. Lost time due to early stop. Ada orang pula dia takut kan, nak jalan masa dah nampak kuning tu, baguslah dia menurut perintah. So dia akan stop awal sebelum habisnya lampu kuning. Okay, so effective green time adalah daripada sini sampai situ je lah, sebelum habis green amber time. Okay, Alright, this is how for you to calculate the S value. S value sama ada you guna 5, 2, 5 kali W ataupun S you refer dalam table ni. Dua kaedah you nak cari S. 5, 2, 5 kali W yang ni Okay. Yang ini you guna bila? Bila table di bawah ni tak boleh digunakan. Alright, sebab apa? Because this table limited to from 3 to 5 meter width only. If let's say the question give you 6 meter width, so you cannot actually refer to this table anymore. So what you do for this case, you masukkan dalam equation S sama dengan 525W. Okay, itu je lah beza dia untuk cari S. Okay, yang ni saya tak akan tunjuk lah. Yang ni lebih detail on S, tak apa. Kebiasaannya kita hanya bagi S sampai sini je. S sama dengan 525W atau dari table lah. Okay, this is something you can just read out from the arahan teknik jalan. Arahan teknik jalan. Is my slide moving or not? Ada kan? Saya tak nampak. Okay, C0. This is for you to calculate the C0 value. See C0 value 1.5 plus L plus 5 at 1.5 times L plus 5 divided by 1 minus capital Y. Okay. L is the total lost time. Total lost time. I is the intergreen time. So from here, you need to know your intergreen time. You need to know your amber. You need to know your total lost time. Total lost time awal-awal tu lah. Yang L kecil tu. Okay. Startup delay. Small L ni adalah startup delay ya. Okay. And then we will have this Y. See here, Y, small Y. Y, small Y ni adalah untuk you cari capital Y here. To input into this one. Nampak? So, Y besar adalah daripada summation of demand divided by saturation flow rate. So demand divided by saturation flow rate is Q minus Q divided by S. Flow ataupun bilangan kenderaan pada direction tu bahagi dengan saturation for that particular direction. Okay, so kita tengok macam mana kita nak kira nanti ya. Okay, so this is the timing setting. Okay, in order for you to put into your diagram of the traffic light, you akan guna K. You guna K. K ni controller value. Okay, tapi sebelum you cari K, you kena tahu value G dulu lah, actual green period. You kena cari dulu value ni, value efektif dengan actual green sebelum you boleh dapatkan you punya controller green. Tapi at the end nanti bila you nak masuk dalam time phase diagram macam ni, you kena guna K, controller time, sebab kita nak cari satu value yang nak appear dekat screen bila orang nak jalan dekat that particular traffic light lah. Okay. Okay, let's look at the example. Okay, this is the step lah. Dia punya step by step lah. Mula-mula cari C0, cari L, cari effective green time, dan baru you boleh cari controller green time. Kenapa kena cari effective green time? Sebab control green time bergantung kepada effective green time. Okay. Okay, yang ini example untuk dua fasa. Saya tak akan go through. Dia dua fasa lebih senang lah, simple sebab dia dua fasa sahaja. Tapi untuk level degree kita akan bagi you 4 fasa kebiasaannya. Dua fasa ni paling sempoi lah kita kata. Level diploma kita bagi 2 fasa. Sekarang ni kita tengok pada 4 fasa. Okay, this is the Fixina. This is the 4 phase. 2 phase you can just read out by your own. Okay, this is the 4 phase. Okay, how they do? See, you ada A, B, C, D, west, east, north, and south, right? LT left turn, TH is through, RT is right turn. Okay, so dia ada setiap fasa ada 2 direction. Satu yang left turn movement, satu lagi direction yang through pergi terus dan belok kanan. Sama untuk semualah. Ni pun true right turn, left turn, left turn, true right turn, left turn, true right turn. Sama Yang ni dia akan diberi daripada soalan lah. Biasanya memang akan bagi. Okay. Q ni bilangan kenderaan. Bilangan kenderaan dia dah bagi. Semua dah ada kat situ. Okay. Kalau dia tak bagi pun mungkin dia akan suruh you kira daripada PHF untuk dapatkan Q. Okay. Yang tu you tengok balik slide yang sebelum chapter yang ketiga dululah, kita akan ada kira Q daripada PHF. And then dia bagi S. Okay, S ni kalau soalan tu tak bagi, you akan ambil S sama dengan 525W lah. Okay, kalau ataupun you akan guna table yang tadi tu, bergantung kepada dia punya width of the lane. Okay, setiap lane tu akan diberi dia punya width. Right. Then you need to find your y value. It is equals to Q divided by S, the flow divided by saturation. So what you do is that you ambil 234 bahagi dengan 1615. So you dapat 0.145. Okay, so you buat setiap satu lah. 976 bahagi yang ni, setiap satu sampailah you dapat at the end here. Okay. Alright, next you add another one, Y maximum, critical flow. Kita nak cari critical flow yang maximum. So you buat by fasa, by phase. So first is look at phase A. Yang maximum you ambil yang tinggi, bawa ke bawah. Okay. Antara dua ni ambil yang tinggi, bawa ke bawah. Yang ini ambil yang tinggi ke bawah. Yang ini pun sama, ambil yang tinggi bawa ke bawah. Sama juga lah yang depan tadi Okay, that is the maximum in the each and every phase. Okay, then dia kata cari Y capital, Y besar. Y capital is the summation of Y maximum for each phase. So you just sum up all those value and put it here. Then you can get your capital Y. Okay. Right, then you find your C0. C0 is 1.5 times L plus 5 divide by 1 minus Y. Okay, so what you don't have here is that you don't have your L. Y ni dah ada kan daripada tadi dekat dalam slide yang sebelumnya, kita ada 0.729. 729. Tulisan jadi kesif macam apa. 729 saya tulis dekat situ nampak kat bawah ni, nampak ni. This one 729. Sorry. Okay. So this is the value that you need to find. You bring it down here, L value. L is the summation of total lost time plus R. Total lost time plus R. All rate time. All rate time. For this question, dia tak ada all rate time. Dia tak bagi provision for the whole lane to clear up. No, dia tak bagi. So tak ada value capital R. So tak ada value capital R, yang jadi kosong lah. Okay. So apa dia ambil? Dia hanya ambil L kecil. So L kecil ni diberi daripada soalan. Sebenarnya soalan ni daripada buku teks. L dah diberi. This is your L. Okay. Kenapa dia dah dengan 4? Can anyone answer this? Why they times by 4? Lost time? Anyone? Anyone? Siapa? Come. Kenapa dia dah dengan 4? Tak ada?
4 cabang.
4 cabang. Betul? 4 direction. Okay, 4 cabang kata Arif. Okay, good. Dia fokus lah tu. Nampak? Okay, 4 cabang dia kata. 4 direction. Kali dengan 4. Sebab tengok depan ni dia kata total. Please bear in mind. This is what the famous mistake that student might do. Okay, most of the time. Dia tak darab dengan berapa intersection yang dia ada tu. So dah dengan 4. Then you put it into the equation lah. Dapat dah 1.5 darab 14 campur 5 bahagi 1 tolak 0.729. You dapat 95.9. Okay. Can you just take note this one? round up to nearest 5 second. Round up to nearest 5 second. Okay. Jangan pula you round down, dia nak ke atas, lebih, tak boleh kurang dia kata round up to nearest 5 second. So for this case, 96, kita ambil 100 lah. Kita ambil 100 So you see here, your C ni dah jadi 100. Okay. Right. Then you find your GE, effective green time. Y kecil bahagi Y. Okay. Yang ni you kena buat by phase. Ini buat untuk fasa A, baru satu. So you ambil Y untuk fasa A. Okay. Y besar ni semua sama, C ni semua sama, L ni pun semua sama. Yang bezanya cuma yang atas lah. So you dapat 31. Okay. Buat pula untuk fasa B, buat untuk fasa C, buat untuk fasa D. So yang beza dia adalah yang atas ni lah. Yang lain semua sama. So dapat value ni. Okay. And finally, then only you can find your actual green time. Okay. This is the actual green time ataupun the controller green time. You akan ambil value daripada effective green time tadi, campur dengan this is your amber, this is your lost time. Okay. This is the equation here. Effective green time campur lost time tolak dengan amber. Okay. So dapat satu value yang baru untuk setiap fasa. Ni pun fasa A, B, C, D. So sekarang ni you dah ada lah value hijau di sini, lampu hijau. Lampu hijau kat atas ni tak boleh ambil lagi tau. You kena kira yang actual green time ataupun yang appear dekat the display monitor. Okay. Dan you dapat tu tadi green time 32, 22, 7, 27. Amber kita tahu semua 3. Can you find your red? Macam ni you cari lampu merah? Macam dia dapat di bawah ni? Anyone? Arif lagi?
Tambah je.
Tambah je? 32 tambah 3?
Kalau saya buat tabel macam ni bawah. So kita tahu
Kalau
mana red.
you buat macam table bawah ni? Buat table bawah ni
Yeah.
Susah ni. Susah nak buat table bawah ni. Nanti you akan dapat tergantung semua ni. You tak tahu berapa. You tak tahu berapa total. You nak letak kat sini depan ni berapa. Yang ni kan ada depan ada belakang pula merah ni kan. Boleh lah juga sebenarnya pun. Tapi dia jadi payah kerja lah sikit. Paling senang ni macam mana? Kita ada apa kat depan tu? Kat sini kita ada apa? What is this? See ya? This is cycle line. Cycle line warna apa? Mirror, warna apa mirror? Kalau cycle line. Mirror dah buka mic tadi. Mirror Daniel. Kalau cycle line ni warna apa? Tak ada. Azri?
Ya.
Cycle line warna apa? Cycle line warna apa Azri? Hilang dah semua? Ada 4 minit lagi. Azri kan?
3 warna kot.
3 warna kot. Okay, good try. Betul lah tu. 3 warna. Lampu hijau, green, amber and red. Green, amber and red. Kita tahu green, amber and red ni berapa tadi? Kita ambil dia sebagai 100 sebab kita dah round nearest to 5 second. Kita dah tahu dia 100. So, tak payah susah. Kita ambil lah ni. 100 tolak 32 campur 3 tolak 35. Dapat value ni. 100 tolak ni. 100 tolak 25 dapat ni. 100 tolak 10 dapat red. 100 tolak 30 dapat rate yang ni. So semua ni adalah daripada C0. C0 tolak dengan green, tolak dengan amber, so you akan dapat lampu merah. Okay, tak mau pula bulat dia. Okay, cycle length tolak green time, tolak amber, you will get your red time. So you dah boleh lengkapkan table ni. Okay Arif? Arif dah boleh lengkapkan table ni, tak perlu buat dulu time phase diagram ni. Okay, lengkapkan dulu ni, okay, dan baru you buat time phase diagram. Time phase diagram ni nanti bila you buat, you boleh check betul tak I punya R ni dapat banyak ni. Okay, lepas tu dah tahu dah balance ni 40, lepas tu belakang ni betul tak 35 lagi. Tapi you tahu dulu 35, nak tahu berapa balance kat belakang ni. So you just ambil daripada sini lah, 75 tolak 35, so dapat 40.
Madam,
Ya.
Madam tak buat ke all red time?
All rate time dalam soalan ni tak ada, tak diberi all rate time. Dia dah bagi tahu soalan ni tak ada all rate time. So tu tadi kita kira dekat depan tu, ni all rate time ni sama dengan kosong. Nampak tak?
Okey.
Kebetulan soalan ni tak ada all rate time. Tapi Arif kena tengok kalau ada soalan tu dia kata ada all rate time, so dia akan ada satu yang semua ni merah. Macam ni kan, ni hijau kan? Dia akan nanti akan nampak satu ni semua merah sampai bawah. Kat sini pun sama juga, semua ni merah sampai bawah. Ini pun merah sampai bawah kalau ada all rate time lah. Okay, kalau tak ada all rate time dia akan jadi macam ni terus. Lepas habis fasa A hijau, kuning, merah, terus je fasa A ni merah, at the same time fasa B ni akan hijau. Okay, habis je fasa B ni turn to red light, terus fasa C tu akan hijau turun bawah. Okay, habis je fasa C tu red light, turn red light, fasa D would automatically turn green. Okay, so semua ni adalah pada masa yang sama lah. Kalau you nak senang, you nak faham, you start dengan katalah pukul 8 pagi. Pukul 8 pagi sampai 8 berapa saat ni? 8.97 saat. 97 campur ni 100 lah. Okay, 8 minit, pukul 8 1 minit, kat sini akan jadi 8 1 minit. Allah, susahnya nak tulis. 8 1 minit, dia 100 saat kan, 100 saat, so 40 saat lah. 40, susah payah saya. So ni pukul 8, jadi pada pukul 8 1 minit 40 saat dia akan habis dia punya cycle. Sebab kita tahu cycle dia untuk semua fasa A, B, C, D adalah 100. Okay, boleh? Okay, HCM ni you boleh baca sendirilah. Highway capacity meter very direct sebab dia hanya bergantung kepada equation equation ni, capacity, alright, and then dia akan minta you cari critical value for the whole intersection, alright. Tapi sebelum tu mungkin you boleh cari dia punya value of V bahagi C dahululah. Okay, ada example dekat belakang ni, alright. Dia minta cari satu-satu ni, number 1, number 2, number 3. So semua ni datang daripada equation kat atas ni je lah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, lengkapkan soalan ni. Dan ada jawapan di belakang, right? Yang ini very simple one lah kalau bergantung kepada higher capacity method. Tapi untuk our condition kita menggunakan Webster method. Yang ni tadi, right? Yang ni lebih detail, yang akan ceritakan tentang macam ni you design every traffic light. Okay, boleh? Okay, so saya hanya boleh buat sampai calculation tu je, dah agak pun takkan sempat 47, 48. Tak apa, yang ni semua hanyalah teori. So teori tu saya akan bagi semua minggu depan lah untuk you study sendiri the video kan. Okay, dan saya akan bagi dekat you assessment juga, maybe untuk you try out for yang vertical alignment untuk sagging curve, right? And also crest curve. Kalau ada masalah you boleh tanya dekat saya Okay, saya harapkan ada soalan lah. Okay, so that you know. Okay, Ada apa-apa nak tanya? Dah pukul 12:02 minit. Kalau ada siapa yang ada kelas, you may go, right? You don't need to wait. Just that you go and sign for your sign pula. You go and tick for your attendance in the future. I think they open nanti 12:15 lah. Okay? Boleh Okay. Last round. Ada apa-apa nak tanya? J1, J2. Clear? You all prefer online class macam ni ke prefer video? Saya tanya lagi sekali.
Dua-dua boleh ada.
Boleh je.
Dua-dua boleh. Boleh je.
Dua-dua boleh.
Okey je. Okey lah. Tak apa. Itulah saya ingat sebabkan saya tak jumpa you all 2 minggu dah. So saya nak buat online macam ni. Right? Okey, tak apa. Kita cubalah. Sebab tu saya suka bagi dekat you all exercise at the end of the class. Kalau kita buat ODL, at least you can try out yourself. Kalau tak try out yourself, you can discuss with your friend. Okay, at least you get something lah. Even ada yang PM saya tanya soalan, baguslah saya nampak benda tu berlaku secara aktif. Okay, you go through. At least kalau you tak faham pun, you pernah lah nampak, oh apa benda lah sagging tu, apa benda lah crest curve semua tu Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. Just as a reminder, J1, J2, your lab report for my class, J1 lah especially, saya akan bagi submission sampai hari Jumaat ni tapi dekat dalam assignment saya belum create lagi. So just stand by with your lab report. Okay. And J1, J2, your lab this week we will go for OEL 1. OEL 1 video akan diberikan, data pun akan diberikan. Nanti kita tengok macam mana keadaan kita nak buat lah. Sebab benda tu you boleh tengok dalam YouTube saja. Sebab kita dah record video masa awal semester hari tu. Okay, boleh? Okay. Kalau tak ada apa, I think that's all. Right? Thank you so much everyone for your time. Okay. InsyaAllah kita jumpa lagi untuk lab session ataupun untuk lecture session nanti saya akan beritahu balik Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Madam.
Okay. Okay, saya end the class first, right? Bye everyone, stay safe.